Yo, 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 what up, though, man? Got 500 Valley in the building. What's good, man?
Chilling on it, chilling on it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, how everything treating you right now, 2020, 2021 on the way?
Shit, 2020 being rough, but going into 2021, everything going as planned pretty much.
Okay, for sure, man. When you say 2020 being rough, like what made it rough for you?
Going through like financial things, going through like 5 cars this
Okay.
year, just from car accidents and just like bad luck.
Damn,
with
man, you
cars
just
and
out
stuff.
here bad on the road?
Yeah, man, I keep on. It don't even really be my fault. It don't really be my fault. Like this last time, it was my fault, but the other times it wasn't my fault.
So every time somebody's stuck in traffic in Dallas, you can pretty much pin it on 500 Valley.
Nah, man. I mean, I'm pretty good with the cars and driving and stuff, but like, I just had bad luck pretty much.
No doubt, man. I remember meeting you through Mike T, who, you know, affiliate with Say Cheese and things of that nature, man. Hearing your music, going crazy. And originally from Garland, right?
That's what I'm putting on for, most definitely. I stayed there since 8th grade. So
Okay.
I was like 14, since like 14. So growing up, pretty much being in the streets, I was staying in Garland.
Okay, so prior to being 14 years old, where were you located at?
I was everywhere. I
Everywhere.
was born in Pleasant Grove. I was
Okay.
St. Augustine. I moved from there. I stayed there to like 3 years old. Moved from there to Mesquite. Moved from Mesquite to Louisville. From Louisville to Fort Worth. From Fort Worth to Tyler
Damn.
to Garland. I done been everywhere.
So what's your family dynamic like that caused you to move around so much? What was it like growing up for 500 Valley?
Pretty much my mom, she had got married or whatever, and her husband was doing a lot of business. It was pretty much business moves and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Okay, so business move kept you jumping around the DF Dub for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much moving around all the time.
But now you spent the most time in Garland,
In
right?
Garland, all the time.
So like growing up in Garland, like what's that dynamic like? Because a lot of people know about Arlington,
Yeah.
was kind of in between Fort Worth and Dallas. Then you got Garland kind of a little bit on the outside of Dallas. What is it like growing up in Garland?
Growing up in Garland was pretty like, I guess it was like pretty much like anything. It's not like too suburban, you know what I'm saying? Where I was at, it wasn't too suburban, but it wasn't too hood either. So it's pretty good. It's pretty cool.
Okay. And so like growing up in Garland, like at what point in time did you start getting influenced with, hip hop and music and rap is something that you wanted to do?
Whenever I started getting out the streets, cause like being in Garland, I would be living in Garland, but I'd be in like all other hoods and stuff like that. Like
Gotcha.
Dallas, that's the main one I was in. And I had stayed in the midst of staying there. I ain't just like stay in Garland my whole from 8th grade to now. I would move to like Forest Lane for a year. I stayed on Park Lane for a year. Was going to, you know what I'm saying, but still going to South Garland High School.
Gotcha.
But I was staying other places, so I was out being influenced with other little gangs and stuff like that. And eventually we started our own gang and started doing our own little stuff in Garland.
Okay.
But it was pretty much after, you know what I'm saying, want something different and actually like wanted some legit money. And I seen how artists was then making it seem more easier to just like make a song, shoot a video, get popping, get money. So I wanted to do that.
Got you. So growing up, why join the gang? Like what enticed you to actually being a part of something like that?
Pretty much with us, like we was already on some brotherhood type shit. So it was like when we wanted to make our own, we was already doing all the stuff already, but
Gotcha.
we just wanted to put a name on it pretty much. And we just basically named it on the most thing we was doing was finessing,
What I for those who say, because you got a lot of people who think like just join. I have to join the gang. I have to get into this shit in order to really be successful in hip hop.
Yeah.
For you, like, what was the benefit of actually joining the gang? Like, did you find any long-term benefit? Was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
I ain't really getting no benefit. I ain't gonna say I got benefits out of being in the gang. I really got a lot of downfalls just from what it brings, you know what I'm saying, going to jail and stuff. Pretty much when you get your mindset away from little things like that and you see that you can take that and be a gang, but get money and do good things in life and not rob people and do bad things. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. So like looking at like the climate of hip hop right now, right? You know what I'm saying? It's tough right now. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of artists saying like hip hop is being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs or occupations in the country right now. Like, what do you say to that? Do you feel like it's that dangerous?
It's very dangerous, and it's only because like it's to the point where people not gonna be interested in you unless you like showing them something that they want. You know what I'm saying? Which would be like money and flash and all type of things like that. So you're making yourself a target. And by making yourself a target, anybody gonna want to try to get clout off your name or try to take something from you.
No, for sure. So like, as an artist, you coming up, you doing your thing, you talented. You're gonna get to a point where way more people know you than you know them. How do you protect yourself from those around who want to benefit off of your success?
Pretty much, I try to keep the same people that I was messing with before, you know what I'm saying, around. But even then, it's really like, that's something I ask myself every day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to know. I don't know how I feel to be a millionaire. So that's something that I'm going to have to, you know what I'm saying, come to. I don't know.
I kind of speculate for myself. I was like, man, if I was ever a rapper, you got to hire security. I know a lot of people like, man, hire your homeboys to be your security.
Yeah.
But no, you really kind of want to hire people that
got...
It's not that you can't trust them. It's some people who are trained, because the best security are those who are proactive, not reactive. I don't need somebody to shoot because somebody just shot.
Facts.
I need somebody who know how to surveillance, look for certain people to make sure those people don't even get close, so a shooting never happens. And so when you hire a security firm who works in actual security, they know how to look so those things never even happen. They know how to diffuse it before it even happen. But when you get your partner a gun, first of all, your partner with the gun is there to try to experience the life that y'all experiencing right now. And then he got the gun, but 9 times out of 10, he probably gonna pop off once something pops off.
Yep.
Or it's too late. And now you being the bigger name, your name was the one that's gonna get tied in because you're the bigger name.
Yep.
Then two, I think like the other thing that messes artists up, it's like when you see a truck pull up to the bank and drop off money, they're not pulling up in a Toyota car and dropping money off in the bank. They pulling up in an armored vehicle and they pulling up with armed guards to transport this money.
Yeah.
Rappers, when y'all be buying all these chains, y'all are literally walking vaults.
Exactly.
Y'all 150,000, 100,000. The money that's in the armored car, y'all got on y'all neck.
Yep.
If a person can get to you with no security, you just an immediate come up.
Yep.
So I think, to me, rappers get tricked out of position all the time thinking, oh, to have security, you pussy, things of that nature. No, you need to get like for real trained people.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So you'll walk in bank vault.
Yep.
When it comes to your music, your style, for those who may not know 500 VALLIE, how would you describe your style to people who may just be tuning in and finding out about you?
I say it's a melodic type of struggle, type of heartbreak kid type of music. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
That's kind of what I'm on.
No, for sure. Like I remember first hearing your music and seeing a couple of videos, you go off. The stuff, your music is hard. Like you're very talented.
Appreciate it.
With a lot of people doing melodic type of music, and that pain, struggle type of music, like what makes 500 VALLIE different than a ride wave, or what I'm saying, things of that nature?
I say longevity. Like I don't ever just like stick with like this one type of sound. I do like that type of ride wave type. Then I go and do like some Chris Brown type. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to do stuff for the ladies too. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? That's dope though, because I did an interview with FMF Goon.
Yeah, I seen that.
And I'm like, fam, y'all make so much music for your ops. Like, damn, what about the ladies? Like, what do y'all fucking the ladies to? Like, is everybody just got guns and pistols in the bedroom and just, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cool to hear that you actually doing that type of music.
Most definitely. And I base it off of real life too. Like, I base it off of real, you know what I'm saying, females that I actually, you know what I'm saying, mess with and had an impact on me. You know?
For sure. So when it comes to music, when you talk real, how important is it for real to be in your music?
Very important, because I can't even make a song if I ain't experienced it, or I can't, or it's not like real. Like I have to really like have to have went through it to like put it in my music.
Okay. And I asked that question because I understand the realism, but is it more important for the music to actually be real or to feel real at the end of the day?
When it comes to like entertainment, most people don't really care if it is real.
It's all entertainment.
Yeah, so no, it don't matter if it is really real. It don't matter. At the end of the day, it just gotta seem real. But like with me, it really gotta be real, and for me to like respect you.
Because I look at it like when we go to the movies, and I always bring this analogy up. When we go to the movies, we know every actor, even if they playing a gangster, on the screen is not really a gangster in real life.
Exactly.
They're playing a role, but what makes the movie great is because they made the role feel real. They're not going out in the world trying to portray a gangster to become a gangster just so they can act like a gangster in the movie.
Facts.
They get to go home and be with their family, capitalize on the movie that they played a role real good.
Yep.
Why in hip hop do we have to really be gangster to rap gangster? Why can't it just be a hood musical? No different than a movie. Because 500 VALLIE isn't your real name, right?
No.
It's a character. It's somebody that you created.
Yeah.
It's not the real person.
Yeah, it's like most of these people.
So why can't 500 VALLIE just be Denzel Washington playing a gangster in the movie that feel real to their audience, who their audience can, I guess, understand and kind of, you know, like, okay, this movie is dope. He playing a role that I can relate to. And then I don't know what your real name is, but your real name then can go home and detach yourself from 500 VALLIE and be your real self and enjoy the benefits of your labor. Why does your real self have to become 500 VALLIE, and why do people got to crash out for hip hop?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like you say, niggas ain't gonna respect it, but it's entertainment though. So it's just business. It shouldn't matter.
And that's what I'm saying. Like for niggas, like why does the respect of niggas matter?
I don't even know.
Why?
It's really, I guess it come from some street shit. I guess it must be that.
You ain't in entertainment. This ain't street shit. Entertainment is fake. Why are rappers trying to make street shit become entertainment, which is fake?
I don't know. Hey, I don't know. That's some weird shit to me. I be trying to think about it myself.
Who are your musical influences? And what was that one moment that you was like, that aha moment of like, you know what, I'm really good at music?
Musical influence early on would be, I say, from the jump, Drake, of course, Justin Bieber, and The Weeknd, and Chris Brown.
Okay.
Them was mine.
That's dope. That's dope.
That made me want to start doing music, you know?
So in the heart of you, do you want to be more on the R&B side than the rap side? And do you feel like just because rap is more popular than R&B, it makes sense to just kind of be over here a little bit?
To be honest, I really want to be on the pop side. I want to do pop music. I love pop music and stuff like that. I'm really into Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran and stuff like that. I want to do that. And I got pop music, but I ain't released it or nothing like that. But
are you scared to release it?
No, I ain't scared at all. It's just it's not perfected yet. My craft ain't perfected in that yet. But with the rapping, I love rapping. I feel like I can really rap, you know what I'm saying, really good. You know?
Gotcha.
So I love rapping.
So like for those checking in right now, like what should people check in for 500 VALLIE right now that's out right now that people can go chime into?
Right now, you gotta listen to that Put a Ring on It. You gotta listen to Real War. Everybody listen to Real War, they love it. It's just one of them upbeat songs that you can hear from me, and I don't have too much of them that can be like in a club, and that's one of them. You gotta listen to that Too Long featuring Big K Beezy. Real, which is my first song that people really caught on to, and it really did a lot of numbers. That's pretty much it. If
you can work with anybody in the industry right now that you feel like can potentially help take what you have already established to the next level, who would that be?
Industry wise, if I could really just like pick anybody, shit, I'll be under Justin Bieber. Shit, fuck it.
Justin Bieber.
Just imagine if he introduced me or something. You know what I'm saying? Like start posting me, promote. Man, I know that would be.
Has Justin Bieber ever co-signed anybody like that?
I don't think so. That's why I'm saying like that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
That'd be wild.
I would love that. For real. That would be cool.
Hell yeah. So like 2021 is on the way. For 500 Valley. Like what can we expect? Like what's coming in the pipeline?
A lot. You're gonna be seeing me a lot more on social media. You're gonna be seeing me just a lot more consistent videos, everything. I'm finna be everywhere. I'm finna be trying to get more people on my songs. I'm finna be bringing more of my partners and stuff that wanna, you know what I'm saying, be into it. I'm finna be bringing them more. I'm finna be having them on my mixtapes and just finna be very consistent, you know. Finna be seeing a lot more of me, pretty much.
I got you. So looking back, being that 2021 is the consistency, the more visibility, what do you feel like held you back from really tapping into that consistency and making that happen?
What really held me back was playing around with a lot of people. You never supposed to wait on nobody. I had to learn, you know what I'm saying, with my experience, I had to learn that I got to get up off my ass and do it, you know. I've been given a lot of broken promises, so I just like took that and I'm like, man, I'm finna run with this. I'm finna do it by myself. I made a lot of connections and relationships with a lot of people throughout the past 2 years. So I said, I'm just finna take all that, go my fullest, you know what I'm saying, take all my funds, you know, and do what I gotta do.
I know when I interviewed Rainwater the first time before Mo3 passed, Rainwater always said, as a manager, I look for artists who don't need me. I don't want an artist who's dependent on me.
Facts.
And that's really how the manager-artist relationship works best. When you already got an artist who got the mindset, like regardless of who here or not, this shit is gonna happen.
Yeah, I peeped that.
And then when you get a manager who said, I can also make shit happen, y'all complement each other.
Yeah.
A lot of artists look for a manager as a label, like this person is gonna save me.
Type shit.
And that's the worst way you can approach
Facts.
a manager, because they can't.
True.
And life can happen.
Facts.
Whether that manager got to go another way because financially they can't stick in, or that manager can, worst case scenario, that manager can die, and then what?
Yeah.
It's up to the artist to learn the business of it.
Facts.
Because if you know the business, you know your structure, that means that you control it all and you just bringing pieces in to help elevate it. But if those pieces fall off, I know how my business is ran. It keeps you from getting robbed in the end too, because a lot of us, we get the bag and then we start putting a bunch of people in charge of it. Like, oh, he's educated in this, let me do it. No, you should be educated in it and hire them like, this is what I need you to do. And then I can come back and double check and like, hey, you're not doing your job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you came to the, I hate that you had to go through what you had to go through.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you went through it now versus when millions of dollars in the way, it is in the picture and you find out like you lost a lot of money.
Yep. I just feel like, you know, God put you through little situations and to make you learn before, you know, I do come through some stuff like that and I don't know how to handle it.
I got you, man. So I tell you what, bro, your music is hard. I remember the first time I saw you, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I was going to get back into the whole management thing, you know what I'm saying? You got something, but it's up to you. And you already got the first part. Don't wait on nobody.
Facts.
Put together, you know what I'm saying? You got your brother here with you right now.
Yes, sir.
Find out who around you, what superpowers they got. Like everybody that's around have a role.
Facts.
Find out what they superpower. Like, bro, you got to get the gab. So I need you to start hitting the club and talking to the DJ.
Yeah, I be trying. They be acting like they don't even want to get on.
And it's, but also find people.
Though.
And that's fair. But you also got to find people who passionate and believe in your vision.
Fact.
You just because they're around don't mean they need a role. No,
Fact.
You need people that's bought into what your vision is. Like Tata and all of them was with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
just
know
like
that, though.
you know Jay-Z.
I know Jay-Z.
His best friends is Tata. No.
Tata.
So Tata is making bank and is a big executive because he's Jay-Z right-hand man. They bought into his dream.
Okay.
Just like LeBron brought Maverick. Maverick, they high school, they childhood friends. LeBron said all his homeboy, his best friends through college to learn sports management, and that's who his managers are now.
Yeah, that's lit.
You know what I'm saying? They bought into his vision, and now they multimillionaires themselves, and those are the type of people you want to be around you. Not niggas who just around just to kick it. Niggas who around like, hey fam, I believe in you and I believe together we gonna make this back.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Your man's right here sitting next to you. You know what I'm saying? He just told me his journey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all in a position right now to change each other's lives.
Yeah.
But y'all just can't let niggas trick y'all off.
Yeah.
Y'all pedestal because y'all up here and they looking like, man, them niggas got something. We ain't got shit. And shit, we just want them niggas to start beefing.
Yeah.
So them thumbs gonna start hitting.
Yeah.
That nigga Valley, them niggas weak as hell. Them niggas ain't shit. And then you distracted.
We ain't even worried about that though. We been hated on though. We been hated on though. You know.
Hey man.
Well, how it is.
Well, like Biggie says, more money, more problem.
Yeah.
So, but as long as you know you been hated on and you know you don't entertain that,
Facts.
then you be good. Hey, 500 Valley, man, I appreciate you sitting down with me,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I'm looking
500.
2021, bro. I know it's up.
Y'all look out for it, man. Look out for that video Heartless, man. Go stream that, man. It's on all platforms. Go get that. 500 Valley.
For sure, man. Peace
Yes,
out.
sir.